Hey y'all, I just want to tell you a little about my life, okay? About my struggle. About my everyday struggle. Okay, so let me tell you how hard it is to live out here in this color skin among all these people who are judging me all the time. For example, I was at the bus stop the other day with my little boy Keontae, Jamal, and Louisha. Like Luigi, but with Louisha. Okay, so I got Louisha over here and Jamal and Keontae over here. We waiting for the bus. This girl come up to me. She like, "Hey girl, you know when the bus coming?" I was like, "You talking to me, girl?" And she's like, "Mm-hmm." I'm like, and so I tell her, I'm like, "Girl, does this look like the ass of someone who knows when the bus is coming? We just come out here and chill on the bus stop and see if anybody come around and want to give us a ride somewhere. And sometimes we take the bus if we don't get any other offers." So the bus comes and we decide, okay, we're going to use some of this money that we're going to spend at Chick-fil-A and we're just going to go on the bus. See where it takes us or something. So we get down to 20th Street. We get down to 20th and Broadway. I decide, we'll just stop here. It looks like a good residential area. So I push the button. And then I remember, oh shit, I need to be back at the house because I got to get ready for a date tonight. So I drop the kids off at the McDonald's play area. Hopefully they be there when I come back. I don't know. But we'll see. So I get back in the bus and go back to my house. And I get ready for my date. I meet this hot motherfucker on Craigslist, right? His name be LeBron. Like LeBron James, but LeBron. And I'm like, what to say? What scenario? Fuck. Let me think.
You're on your date.
So, get ready for my date. I noticed that my weave is missing. I can't find my weave nowhere. So, I'm thinking, I could trim off some of my cubes and stick them on my head. Because I know some girl in the pen do that when they're trying to look a little bit more feminine. But, I keep it trimmed down there. So, I really ain't got much of a selection. So, I go walk over to the Walmart. And what do I see? I see Kiana. And she all sitting there. She wearing the shirt that she bought from me. I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't got that shirt that you stole from me. And she like, girl, this is my shirt. I got it here at the Walmart. And I got these pants at the Goodwill. I'm like, bitch, you don't even know where the Goodwill is. You can't even find your own house without the MedQuest. You know what I'm saying? So, we get in a fight. I'm about to pull her hair. And then a security guard comes up. He's like, you stop. I'm like, this ain't your business, motherfucker. And he gets all in my face, telling me, I'm call cops if you don't stop this shit. I'm like, whatever. I have a date tonight. I don't need that shit. I don't need this. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, anyway, I go look at the weaves at Walmart. All they got is these little clip-ins. So, I do what I can. And I get in the clips. And my hair looking banging, right? I'm ready to fuck. And I go back home, and I have a message from my blind date that I met on Craigslist. That's right, Craigslist. I looked under the personals, and I found him in the Man Looking for Women. And at first, he didn't have a picture, and I was kind of like, this kind of, shady. But I seen his email, and it was Big Black Dicks 69. So I was like, we know one thing. You got big black dicks. And so, I talking to him. He's like, girl, I'll take you out. you get dressed up real nice, you know. Yeah, that is what we gonna do. And he's like, what you about to do tonight? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna get some. And he's like, okay, girl, well, I'm gonna take you out. I'm like, okay. He's like, you want to drink? You want to get drunk? I was like, you got some of that? You got some of that weed? I was like, he said, yeah. I was like, okay. So, I go and put my clothes on.
Kids.
And it comes across my mind that the kids are still in the play days, whatever it's called, in the McDonald's. So I'm like, okay, I can just go. I'll pay the manager off to go keep an eye on them for a little while. Maybe, you know, something, do a little dance, whatever. And so, anyway, so I'm thinking, what should me and Big Dick 69 do on our date? And I'm like, you know what? He can come over because the kids ain't here. And if I need to end up go getting the kids, then that's okay. Because he and my baby daddy, it don't matter. I don't want to, you know, have no relationship, you know. I don't want that. So, I end up going walking my ass over to the Chick-fil-A. And I just, by the smell of the Chick-fil-A, you can tell this ain't where it's at. So I go next door to Church Chicken. Because I know they just as good as KFC. But we don't have a KFC within like 3 miles. And I ain't going to walk my ass over there. Not looking this good. So, I go over to the Church's Chicken. And I get a bucket full of chicken. And I get some hot sauce. Because some niggas like it hot. So, I walk back to the house. And I'm like, okay, we need drinks. And I don't know what this nigga like beer, if he like liquor. But all I know is all nigga like Kool-Aid. So, I make us some Kool-Aid, right? And I'll drink it in a pitcher, and I'll just pour all the alcohol in there. We got a nice little mix, the Kool-Aid jam going on, and I'll just put in the middle and punch balls. It would look like a big old party going on. And so, anyway, then I'm like, you know what? We need an appetizer. So we go back in the garden. We don't have a fucking garden. So we go to the neighbor's garden. They got some fucking watermelon growing. I'm like, So I go over my ass, over the fence. Y'all like, you know, blending into the trees. And I make sure to keep my eyes closed or else they're going to see me in the dark. And like, I grab the watermelon and I hop it over the fence. And then there's our meal. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. But I give him my address. And as a favor, I tell him to go pick up the kids at the McDonald's. So, and then he calls me up, because this nigga got a cell phone. You know he's got his shit straight, because he got a cell phone. He pay his bills. He independent, you know? He living with his mama. And he got his own car. So I'm like, And then he picks up the kids. And it takes him over 3 hours to get to my house. And I keep calling and calling. I'm like, where the fuck you at? You know, you want to piss me off. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You want to piss me off. Be late to this date that I have. I had the kids dropped off just for your ass. I prepared this glorious feast for you to feed you. You gonna be here 3 hours late. He showed up. This nigga white. He this tall. And he like, what up, girl? And I'm like, excuse me. Y'all screen name said Big Black Dicks 69. So I'm thinking, Big Black Dicks. Dicks. You know? And turns out he's a little white boy. So I'm like, you best get out here before I call my girls and beat your ass. And so gets back in his little Buick and he drives down the street. And I'm like, where my kids at? So I don't know what to do. What did I say?
We should make that one the